Understanding the flood. What is a DDoS attack? Imagine a busy store with a single entrance. The store becomes overwhelmed, unable to serve legitimate customers. This is essentially what happens during a distributed denial of service, or DDoS attack. Attackers flood the target with overwhelming traffic from multiple sources. This disrupts the target, rendering it inaccessible. The motivations behind DDoS attacks are as varied as the attackers themselves. Some attackers are motivated by financial gain. They might launch DDoS attacks to extort money from businesses, threatening to keep their websites offline unless a ransom is paid. Others may be driven by activism or revenge. Disgruntled individual hacktivists, for instance, might use DDoS attacks to protest against governments or corporations they disagree with. Hacktivist. In some cases, competitors might use DDoS attacks to sabotage their rivals' businesses by taking their websites offline. Nation-states have also been known to use DDoS attacks as a tool for cyber warfare. They might target critical infrastructure, such as government websites or financial institutions, to cause disruption and sow chaos. Regardless of the motivation, DDoS attacks pose a serious threat to businesses and organizations of all sizes. They can result in financial losses, reputational damage, and loss of customer trust. A deluge of data. How do DDoS attacks work? DDoS attacks exploit the way servers handle requests. Most servers have a limited capacity to handle incoming connections and data requests. When this capacity is exceeded, the server becomes overwhelmed and struggles to respond to legitimate requests. Attackers take advantage of this vulnerability by using a network of compromised devices, known as a botnet, to flood the target server with traffic. Each device in the botnet, often unknowingly infected with malware, acts like a digital puppet, sending a barrage of requests to the target. There are different types of DDoS attacks, each targeting different vulnerabilities in the target's infrastructure. Some attacks, known as volume-based attacks, aim to overwhelm the target's bandwidth with a sheer volume of traffic. Others, called protocol attacks, exploit weaknesses in network protocols to consume server resources. Application layer attacks, on the other hand, target specific applications or services running on the server. These attacks are often more sophisticated and harder to detect because they mimic legitimate user traffic. Section 4. Spotting the signs. Symptoms of a DDoS attack. Recognizing the signs of a DDoS attack is crucial for timely mitigation. If you experience any of the following symptoms, your website or network may be under attack. Sudden website slowdown or unavailability. This is often the most noticeable sign of a DDoS attack. Your website may load extremely slowly or become completely inaccessible. Unusually high network traffic. A sudden and unexplained surge in network traffic, especially from unfamiliar sources, can indicate a DDoS attack. Difficulty accessing files and websites. You may experience difficulties accessing files on your server or other websites hosted on the same network. Increased spam emails or unusual error messages. A DDoS attack may be accompanied by an influx of spam emails or unusual error messages on your website. If you suspect your website or network is under attack, it's crucial to act quickly. The longer the attack continues, the more severe the consequences can be. Section 5. Defending against the digital deluge, prevention and mitigation strategies. Preventing and mitigating DDoS attacks requires a multi-layered approach. Conduct regular risk assessments to identify vulnerabilities. Implement robust security measures like firewalls and intrusion detection systems. Analyze incoming traffic to separate legitimate requests from malicious ones. Use DDoS mitigation services to absorb and redirect malicious traffic. Techniques like black hole routing and rate limiting help mitigate attacks. Section 6. Staying safe in a connected world. The importance of DDoS protection. In today's interconnected world, DDoS attacks have become a constant threat. They can disrupt critical infrastructure, cripple businesses, and cause widespread chaos. Victim Company Representative. Having a robust DDoS protection solution in place is no longer optional. It's essential. By implementing the prevention and mitigation strategies discussed above, you can significantly reduce the risk of falling victim to these malicious attacks. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. By taking proactive steps to secure your network and systems, you can stay ahead of the curve and protect your business from the devastating consequences of DDoS attacks.